Hi, this is Ben and Rachelle Lowe of mastermindinbed.com and lookgoodinyourdadjeans.com. And today we have a short word for you on the topic of do it badly. And so, Rachelle, you thought of this title. What does it mean, do it badly?
Well, first off, I'm going to start with a confession that this last week I've just been feeling a little overwhelmed because kids are starting school, which seems kind of early for me. We've got some in school, some home. We're just kind of a new level. It's a real privilege, but it's a new level for us. And so sometimes I feel a little overwhelmed. How do I facilitate for them and make the meals and eat healthy? And I was just kind of looking back at how I've done things before. And a lot of it is I look at how I've learned how to do things and kind of learn by feel. But I look back and say, I kind of had to do it badly. Like I kind of had to fail and just try different things. I'll give you like two quick examples. One is, like this last week, I was trying to eat a little healthier on my own, make some good choices, and do a little more raw food, chop things up. And I was just going by feel. I wasn't following a plan, and I would make some little raw recipes, and sometimes they'd turn out, sometimes they weren't so great, and other times they were wonderful, and I found out what I liked. And I was just using even a little tiny chopper, not like a really big old expensive processor or Vitamix. I just got in there and just started to make some good choices. And then the big one I want to share with you is that one of the ways I laugh is that I look back at an event and something that I did and realize I did not do it professionally. I did not do it very logically. I did a lot by feel. And what it was is I ended up being able to, after Iantha, who is our camera woman right now, after Iantha she's number 6, after she's about 4 years old, I had a dream to run a triathlon, and it was just something that wasn't going to happen after having babies and just recovering. And that year, I was able to, little by little, just start jogging, start biking, start swimming. I didn't really get any coaching. I tend to be more of just kind of slower, but endurance. And what was so funny is I wasn't like looking like a professional triathlete. I would just bike 8 miles to a local tea place on a vintage bike and then bike back home. And then I'd go for a little trail jog, and it ended up being like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and 45 minutes I was jogging in beautiful places. And then what was really great, and one of the things that helped me was, these are Mama Triathlon pills. These are good. Help me get a little endurance. And on my 43rd birthday, I was actually able to, jog, bike, and swim, and really enjoy that day. And what was so funny is even when I did my first race, I just really kind of didn't know what I was doing. I was just looking around, and I had an exhilarating time. And I was on a borrowed bike, and I was almost the last one out of the water. And so if you looked on paper, if somebody's looking at, wow, that wasn't very professional, and it wasn't like this great feat, in a way, but it was a big accomplishment for me because I had focus, and it was something I'd want to do for almost 10 years. But if I had been a perfectionist, and if I'd been super logical about it and waited for perfect circumstances, that would have never happened. With a bunch of kids, him doing a business, and trying to find training times, it wouldn't have worked. And so I had to go beyond my circumstances and just go for it. And so it was a huge accomplishment for me, and it makes me a lot more kinder to myself when I'm trying new things. And so I would just say, when you're starting something new, and in all these different areas that you're walking out, just give yourself time to seem like you do it badly. You're probably not doing it badly, but just enjoy it a little bit, and you'll learn along the way, and go a little bit by feel sometimes.
Isn't she amazing? And I know many of you have seen the pictures online of the little snacks and things she makes just in her creative process. So, practical question for those of you as you watch this is, what is it that you love, that you feel drawn to do, called to do in your business or in your life, that maybe you're a little afraid that you don't know how to do it perfectly yet, but you have that desire, okay? What is it that you could give yourself permission to take that step and do it, quote, badly, or give yourself permission to just do it, badly or not, just to do it and get going, because that's how you learn, that's how you get better, and you start enjoying what you wanted to do anyway in the process, just like Rachelle with those triathlons. And it reminds me of a wonderful quote someone shared recently at a leadership summit last month, another mom and businesswoman, and it's about, it's from Brene Brown, actually, on courage. And she said something to the effect that courage is the willingness to do what you love, knowing that you might fail. Okay? And once we get over that fear of failure, what would we not do, okay, that we love, that could allow us to all of a sudden find out that it's not that big a deal anyway.
Yeah.
When you ride a bike, you fall down at first, but eventually you learn to ride.
Yeah.
When you learn to walk, you fall down at first, but eventually you learn to walk. So what is it that you feel drawn to do, that you can give yourself permission to take that step? And we'd love to hear from you. Comment below if there's something that you feel drawn to do, that hopefully this video inspired, Rachelle's story inspired you to take that step. Comment below, or maybe there's something you have a story with from the past that you'd like to share as well.
Yeah.
And if you'd like to know about these wonderful energy and stamina solutions that have made a huge difference for both of us, you can find out exactly what this is and find out more in lookgoodinyourdadjeans.com. Go there, enjoy the report there that Rachelle actually put together, and we'll look forward to being back with you soon.